Yeah, the highest win rate deck in Marvel Snap right now, post Infinite, according to the data on Untapped, is this Fantomex list, which I realized I don't think I've played a Fantomex deck in forever. And although this one's not really doing anything particularly new, it is running some tech cards that feel really pertinent in the meta right now, with Mercury able to shut down some of those move decks, make some big plays, and Shadow King really good against a variety of decks relying on power buffs, just getting really big green numbers. Shadow King can create some plays. Just be mindful of Shadow King. You've got some sequencing to consider, because number one, your Fantomex might be debuffing them. You don't want to reset those debuffs. You've also got your own cards that can scale too, like Carnage and Zombie Captain Marvel as your destroyer, so don't accidentally debuff those. But usually you can kind of line things up in a way where it all sequences out just fine as long as you position carefully. But pretty fun to play Zombie Captain Marvel too. Another card I just really have not played a lot since her debut, but she can get some really big points. Wild Child, Carnage can chip in big. Don't sleep on stuff like Bucky dropping a chill 7 points. Disruption through, Marrow, those debuffs can be big. And Gambit, of course, God knows Gambits are annoying and can win games in some big ways. So all in all, a lot of little different tools at your disposal. And this is one of those decks that, I feel like it doesn't have this like super clear way to win every game, like depending on draw orders and when you hit your activates, or if you don't hit your activates, you sometimes have to piece together some strange little lines, but it can still kind of find it thanks to the tech cards and the like baseline power output that exists. So indeed, you have a lot of opportunity to win with this deck. It had a crazy high win rate, like I said, but also really solid cube rate on top of that. So you can definitely do some climbing with this one and win some big, cool games, as you're about to see. All right. Yeah, Marrow's a good card to load up early. Opponent's Chef Venom. That's cool. Raft? We're actually pretty great at Raft. Yeah, honestly. We can just Carnage happily, or Mercury too has that move flexibility. Well, we're not there yet, but we've got a couple hits. Actually, Zombie Captain Marvel too would be great. We've got basically like 3 cards to give us that Raft flexibility. I mean, even honestly with Killmonger, I guess already Hood kind of gives you that flexibility if you want. Yeah. We wouldn't really be able to throw the Wild Child in that easily though, so that's something. Gambit, just have no idea what the opponent's deck is, right? Like, do you just like tempo a Shadow King? You know what I mean? Like, I don't really want to Blade yet. Hood's kind of safe. If I go for the Marrow, the Wild Child, like I talked about, that kind of ruins your Carnage. Like, well, I mean, not necessarily. I mean, you could just play a wild, like you lose your Wild Child, which you don't love because he's pretty good, but he's not like busted or anything. Hello, opponent. Fist bumps indeed. Don't destroy the Raft. Okay, thank God, dude. This would have felt really stupid if that destroyed the Raft. I didn't even see that. We were yapping so much about the other options. If we want to get back mid, we can now thanks to Mercury. So let's save the Demon maybe. Opponent just has not played a card, by the way, the first 3 turns, which is wild. Odin is kind of sick, actually. Okay, Odin Gambit could be spicy. In Sabanur, but no other cards played. Like, what the heck? Opponent shockingly has priority, so in a weird way, the Odin Gambit is already kind of good, which is mind-boggling. I would have basically no hand, but they would also have no Insabanur and no 5-drop. I'm wondering if they don't also just play Blink here, so we might just delete a Blink and like a big 6-drop or something, you know what I mean? I'm gonna do it, dude. I don't know. I think it's funny. The fact that they have priority is shocking. Dragon Lord instead. So hitting the Dragon Lord instead of the Infinite here would be heartbreaking. Oh God, hit that Infinite, please God. Please God, hit that Infinite, dog. You gotta hit that Infinite, dog. You gotta hit that Infinite, dog. It's a 50-50. Come on, dog. Yes. Oh, beautiful work. So now how do they win? Honestly, the crazy thing is they can still win right now thanks to idiot Arnhem Idiot. Arnhem Idiot can still win them the game here, man. Arnhem Zola is nuts. Like, they're still gonna win, aren't they? That's actually so crazy that they don't need to do anything except play an Arnhem Zola right now, dude. That is so crazy, dude. Does the Dragon Lord debuff here ever somehow win like left because they're just too small, right? Like 17 really is 19 points to make up. That's really hard. Yeah, nice. Okay, nice. Oh no, wait, no. Oh, God. We lost mid because of the white tiger, but then we still tied right thanks to the Dragon Lord debuff. Oh my god. That's crazy. I thought mid was going to be the safe one no matter what, so you only need to win left, but the white tiger's the one card that steals back mid. Oh my god, that is a shockingly close game, dude. What a roller coaster of a video game. That was sick. That was really cool. Okay, Bucky's. Ooh, Gambit's gone. I guess our discard is activated anyway, though, so maybe it's all right. Maybe we didn't need it regardless. Carnage or Captain Marvel here would be really good. I do feel like this deck is like really susceptible to draw order. It's weird. I feel like I need to draw things really sequentially and it doesn't always hit and I feel bad about it. But this is good. Zombie Captain Marvel Kraven would be kind of a pain though. It seems like a Mercury would be really, really good this game too, but maybe a little too late already. Fantomex kind of has to hit next turn. That's the sort of thing I'm talking about with like draw order, right? Like you kind of have to hit Fantomex here to do everything you need this game. I will say Shadow King Right's looking pretty nice though, especially if like Batman ends up there or whatever. But with zombie, or excuse me, with Galactus First Step, so we need to probably confidently win potentially 3 spots, right? We dodged the Cosmo with Zombie Cosmo. It's so beautiful, dude. That's really funny. That's, oh my god, we also hit the Fantomex. We're actually gods, dude. The problem is Zombie Captain Marvel is going to move right, and then it's like Shadow King. I guess I could do it in order where I Shadow King first and then Zombie Captain Marvel, I guess. Yeah, that might work. Fantomex is, like we said, going to be active because Zombie Captain Marvel is going to hit. This is actually working out pretty great. I was talking about how, like, you know, I kind of have to draw the Fantomex, and I did. Like, you know, sometimes you do just hit it, I guess. So sometimes it works. This really, to me, feels like either way, like if they, perhaps no matter where they go for the, you know, what's his idiot can't win all 3 spots. Now I need to be mindful, maybe does like Spider-Man, Batman, does that beat you left or something, you know, like, it doesn't really matter because I can't play Wild Child anyway. I don't know. I think this is fine, right? I don't think you need Wild Child mid, do you? Maybe you do, because what if Kraven and Spider-Man go mid, actually? Actually, you probably do need it. So you go Shadow King first. Then you go Captain Marvel to move her right, and then you go Fantomex, and then you go Wild Child here, I think, right? I think this is marginally better, maybe. Because Captain Marvel should hold right, and then, because you'll still be losing after the Shadow King, right? Yeah, this is exactly right. See, Batman went mid, like we talked about, so you need the Wild Child points there. Because you're going to have Bucky plus Wild Child, yeah. I mean, Marrow might sort of make all of this pointless anyway. We don't know really how it's going to shake out, right? But in theory, this was exactly right, yeah. Wild Child, actually unnecessary as we see, like we said. But like this was the right distribution of points. 16 and 17, super clean. Yeah, this was perfect, dude. Actually insane. Like, I guess when this deck hits, it really, really hits, right? That's a wicked cool Galactus, by the way. I like it, dude. Looks baller. Whatever that planet is, it's tiny. Maybe that's like a moon and this is a planet he's eating. Or just one tiny planet, one big one. It could be 2. That's a sick game though. That's perfect. All right, Wild Child on 2. Let's go. Dude, I hate that. That is the ugliest Venomized card ever. This honestly looks like... This looks like when I do one of my thumbnails poorly, like, which, you know, that happens sometimes because like just like there's not a good combination, like the art doesn't line up, whatever, you know, something it's like when you just have a really hard time pulling it off, you know. It's exactly what it looks like. This is like a push deck. That's crazy, dude. Mercury. I mean, if they're running Kraven, they're probably moving my cards more than the other way around. So like, do I try to take a good hit here on this Kraven already? I would be losing my Fantomex potentially, which is honestly pretty annoying. So I don't think so. We have a good Fantomex setup, so let's not blow it here. Mercury as well. Mercury in a push deck is wild. Maybe they're gonna rock a cannonball or something. I don't know. That is actually so crazy though. Just doesn't really make sense to me, to be honest. You're playing Polaris and Mercury together. You know what I mean? Like, obviously you can control around it, but it just feels like sometimes it'll create awkwardness where you're creating friction for yourself and you don't really need to, you know? Stegron, not hitting the Craven though. Like, this is another interesting decision here. Yeah, I don't know if Killmonger's gonna be good. My final turn's probably Gambit, Demon, Bucky. Hit the Zombie Captain Marvel, right? Getting these activates down on 4 and 5 is the dream. I don't know. Lot of interesting decisions here. Ooh, they got White House Room though. Man, Miles is nuts. Kingpin's crazy work. Is there gonna be like a Magneto left? You know what I mean? Like, what's the move here? I don't really know still, actually. I have priorities, so I can kind of control where my Zombie Captain Marvel wants to go, if that makes sense. This would drop 13 points left. I have a feeling they're gonna move Rocket left, but you almost don't care because the Zombie Captain Marvel's deleting those points anyway. I honestly have no idea, dude. I could see a Magneto left, maybe. That would pull not Mercury or Fantomex though, because they're already well, if they move their Mercury, I guess it could. No, they can't move their Mercury because my Mercury's locking down their Mercury, so no, that can't happen. So it wouldn't really pull anything. Well, it could pull a Zombie Captain Marvel that has moved out because we moved her out. But I mean, I don't know, they got way hot rooms, so definitely a lot of possibilities here, other than hand size. They only have 3 cards in hand, so I mean, they could probably dump their whole hand is my guess, unless it's Magneto plus something else. I don't know. I mean, there's a chance the Magneto pulls the Captain Marvel back left and it's not enough, but also, like, what are we getting with Gambit, you know? A lot of things could change. Stegron, I would say that matters in a scenario where there's, like, I don't know, maybe Magneto, non-Magneto scenario, that Stegron is pretty important because Marvel can maybe win mid. Maybe. We still got Fantomex, remember. Scream plus... It is Magneto, but he's mid. And he has nobody to move because Marvel's already there. And of course, Right is protected by the Mercury pairs. Wow, okay. Mojo World. Yeah, we're actually probably okay at Mojo World, I think, right? We have a number of cheap cards. We need to be careful maybe with, like, destroy stuff, but honestly, even like Bucky Carnage is a good start. Pretty good start. Opponents think all the way through their turn. Baxter building pretty important, but I guess like Mojo World, 4 damage ain't gonna 4 power ain't gonna matter on Mojo World, right? Victoria hand deck, man, I haven't really seen much Victoria lately. Honestly, if we had priority here, man, Gambit would be... Oh my god, we do have priority here. I think it's just got to happen, right? We won the 50-50 flip. We just got to. I think we just have to. It's too strong to not take. There's a lot of cards I don't want to lose. I would probably want to lose the Blade if I could choose here, right? Not Carnage right now. Aw, man. Bucky's like still interesting in Mojo World just because he is a dude, and we could maybe still hit Zombie Captain Marvel too, I guess, for the record. Hey, it happened. Oh my god, we're ballers. Let's go. Nice, dude. That makes us... Oh, although Zombie Captain Marvel, we do want to make sure we hit at the right time because she's going to try to move away. Well, that's if we're losing at a different location, which may or may not always happen, I guess, right? I don't know. But I might just do her next turn to make sure we have the leeway to play there later. Also, if the opponent puts a 1-drop here, we can still win with Killmonger too. Do some spicy stuff that way. And we always have Demon flexibility too to drop into, so... this means we're going to win Mojo World, which means we're going to shut down Iron Patriot. That's pretty sweet. Moon Girl, but with no Victoria hand. I mean, still could be some crazy stuff. Don't get me wrong. Oh my good god, this is so perfect. Wow. Man. Insane work. I am going to have to dump a lot of cards left, though, next turn, which I do have 3 in hand, so we can always do it. We might actually not move the Zombie Captain Marvel, though, because if we hold Baxter Building, we're going to hold... You know, she won't have anywhere that's losing. So we'll see. I would love her to go to Baxter Building if the opponent flips it here, which it seems like they definitely could. That would be perfect. Oh no, actually it's on her. It's not end of turn, it's now. So no, she can't. She'll be staying put. It's we're good. We're good. It doesn't have time to flip. Oh my god, Isan, what the heck? Gambit! Oh my god, dude. Turnabout is fair play, man. Wow. Iron Patriot Isan. Screw me, dude. This guy's a god, man. I can't win, right? Like, there's no way to win now. I can load this up, but I needed the points, right? I needed the points. Like, we are so screwed, dude. Good god, dude. That's not nice at all. They're like, oh, revenge. All right, wild child. Find the tempo, I think. Mindscape's interesting. Yeah, Fantomex mid is really cool as long as you're confident you can play the next card on turn 5, which we probably are. What are you doing on turn 3 here? Nothing right now. I mean, maybe you throw out a... Oh, Mercury's actually perfect. Okay. Mercury's good. So Fantomex mid. We might have a really hard time activating our Fantomex. Like, in theory, right? I don't know, a Carnage plus Gambit turn or something might be the dream. Gambit, okay. So that can actually happen now. That's pretty sweet. Maybe you just literally eat the Gambit too, honestly. That might be fine. Mr. Fantastic for the opponent. I've seen this pop up a few times lately. Probably like a buff deck or something, right? It's like if I play Gambit and Carnage though, right? I'm not necessarily... Oh, they're turning off Mindscape. Okay, so everything changes now. That's interesting. Legion, by the way, is nuts, dude. That's cool. Oh my god, Marrow, just a chain here, but like you feel bad eating her, right? Like you suddenly don't want to eat her anymore. I also don't really have to go Gambit yet either. I can kind of chill. Could do Shadow King for debuffs if I keep all my buffs in one spot, right? Like just win right with that. I think you just sit here, don't you? Where are you ever going to Carnage, though, is the question. If you play Marrow right. I mean, I don't know. She's almost worth eating anyway, right? Like there's... Oh, Mercury has an ongoing and it's denied, as does... Well, that's suddenly a good spot to eat, by the way. That's a great spot to eat now. Because I didn't really want to... I don't know. Moving Mercury didn't really help much. That's a great spot to eat. Blade is at 13 freaking points. Dude. That is a perfect hit as well. So let's see, you go to 6, 19, they're at 17 technically, right? Maybe even worse after the Gambit, who knows? I mean, in theory, this is fine, probably. Whoa, bro, Lion, that would be a sick Gambit, but we don't need it. We win anyway, right? Dude, that 24 power Lion is insane work. This like triple Krakoa was really funny and cool. I liked this a lot, actually. So we always lose right unless Gambit hits. Hey, didn't need it, but we'll take it. Whatever. Oh, I guess you should Fantomex before Gambit, probably, right? Or no, never. No, that's the opposite. No. You should always Fantomex after. You don't want to destroy the one you just debuffed. All right, Hood Marrow's pretty nice, dude. Yeah. Seem to always draw Mercury in this deck. Which is, I mean, she's fine, whatever. Tempo Mercury, no big deal. Marrow, Killmonger on 3. I mean, it does give these guys more space, but I wonder, you know, you really want to get like, you know, a better Carnage hit mid or Zombie Captain Marvel hit mid. When it goes in the lab. Oh, Wild Child mirror match, dude. Nice. Okay. Well, I mean, we have a better start for sure, but things can certainly change rapidly. For now, let's go Mercury. We would love Demon Right. That's really nice, so that's already good. Carnage would still be a fantastic draw. Fantastic draw. They're running the Airwalker version of this, which I actually looked at the data. That one's just worse right now. Oh my god, Carnage. Although, Bucky, oh man, I guess you just do this then, huh? Well, no, Carnage is going to become the 6-drop in that case, so that doesn't really make sense. You just don't want your Carnage eating a 6-drop. I mean, I guess you just hold the Bucky then? Dude, I don't know. Bucky Wright is also, by the way, really nuts. I should just acknowledge. Like, the Bucky also gets the +3. You just don't ever really kill your marrow in that case. Or your hood. I mean, you still kill your hood because of Killmonger. I don't think you want to eat your Mercury, so... Yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe you just turn your Killmonger into a 6-drop now and delete the hood and leave the marrow for later. If you got a zombie Captain Marvel, I guess Mercury gets stuck now, but that's not a big deal either. They go for Bucky, right? Alright, I mean, we got a Fantomex set up, but we gotta find a Fantomex, so I don't know. Oh, zombie Captain Marvel, okay. But then she becomes your... Well, I guess you could still... No, you can't activate her next turn. I don't want her becoming my 6-drop, so that's not it, right? I guess you're holding the blade. Fantomex is dead. Gambit, you need cards in hand. Yeah, I mean, I think this is probably right, but I don't really totally love it. It just sort of depends on how these 6-drops roll, right? For everybody, them and me. I'm really strong right thanks to the Demon Winter Soldier. Like, that's really cool, but how do the 6-drops roll? They're going to have a Fantomex, but currently don't have anything going for the Fantomex. No destroy, no discard. You can't do all that on the final turn, though, so...
The throne.
Good 6-drop, please. She-Hulk. Could be worse, I guess. Could be worse. Wild Child's a pretty good draw, I suppose. Wild Child Blade is going to be 9 and 3 is 12 or 10 this way, so I guess the Blade is indeed better. Problem with this is, like, I lose 4 here to the Fantomex. If they truly do go to 9, I'm at 12 minus 4 is 8, so it doesn't really help to go there. I don't think that matters. The real question is, which way do these points need to go? I think it's like this, but I don't know. They could go hard mid, frankly. I don't know what other cards they have for their Airwalker, potentially, but I think they kind of want to destroy Bucky, but how do you destroy Bucky without destroying Fantomex? So I don't know. I have... Oh, no, I think I called it wrong. Oh, God. Dang it, dude. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Oh, I forgot they still have their Black Vortex, too. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. That's actually so scary. I forgot they don't even have their 6-drop yet. Oh, I called it right, maybe. Hold up. Gambit's saving us. Aurora? Fastball special. That seems fine. That seems... Oh, actually, hold up. Fantomex hasn't gone off yet, has he? We're still fine, right? No, yeah, that's fine. Fastball special is not really plus points, you know? Oh, my God. Okay. Maybe we did call it right just because we got lucky on the Gambit, you know? I don't even call that saying it was right, but... The distribution of points maybe was more even, so that does play around Gambit, so that maybe is kind of right, actually, technically. Better distribution is cool. Okay, dang, dude, yeah, Hood, Marrow, Carnage is fantastic start. Tarnax 4, I mean, stuff like Gambit, Killmonger is pretty great there, that's fine. Even maybe a Mercury, honestly, depending on the matchup. Hydra Bob, eh. Pegasus is sort of hard for us to get full upside out of. Hey, never mind, just kidding. Captain Marvel's nuts hit. She's better scaling than Carnage, right? So +3 per destroy instead of +2. We can really hammer Bob soon if we want, but I'm assuming the opponent will have a lot more cards out. Sam? Opponent's hand is like going to be empty, isn't it? Yeah, 1 card in hand. Madam Web, oh my God, Mercury, please, dude, please, Mercury. Oh my God, please. It's like perfect spot and everything. They'll get 1 move out of it, but Camertage, huh? Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, Camertage is cool for Gambit, I guess. That's about it. I'm probably not that great for the opponent either, but maybe. Heimdall or something could be cool, who knows? Oh, that's actually a pretty good Camertage card, honestly. Kind of surprised they didn't go for that. Hey, Agent Venom. Oh my God, that's not good at all. It's really bad. It's so bad, dude. Fantomex just got 100 times worse. Everybody got worse. Even Bucky, like, kind of theoretically got worse, right? Shadow King, by the way, too, like, you know, we've already marrowed some dudes, so, like, Shadow King's weird now, like, just timing-wise, all this stuff got weird. I need the anti-agent venom. I need anti-venom. That's not how that works. Craven. Oh! Oh, Sauron. Does that matter at all? Probably not, but it's not a great hit for them. Oh my god, Killmonger's pretty solid, I guess. Well, not that solid. Dude, Craven like might make their life a little hard. I'm pretty strong mid, and that's naturally going to be their weakest spot, I think. Does Craven like stop them from winning left? You know what I mean? Like, does Heimdall suddenly just suck because of Craven? That sort of thing. Like, if I'm good enough mid, then I just need like a little bit of a hedge left, right? Like, I already gained some points.
I want the throne.
Captain America. I don't think that's gonna be good, but do we trust mid from a yeah, opponent's done? I'd say like a Heimdall standpoint. I think you do probably, right? They might expect number one I go to 26, even though I don't. But like Fan Fade, just like they move shield like mid, Fan Fade sends 2 back right. But they're tiny, right? Even with the Fan Fade buffs, they're just not that big. And then Cap moves in, but like he's not that. It's just 22 seems really out of range. Like maybe if you had the Heimdall mid somehow, but then like I don't know, less stuff moves. I'm not sure how it would pan out, but I don't even know if they have Heimdall. Just like that might be their best case scenario or something. Maybe Hydra Stomper mid could have been good. Blade, it's not your time, Blade. You're probably gonna wait honestly till the end of the game, Blade. You're not going mid though. In a weird way, I like want to play Carnage early because you got Zombie Captain Marvel anyway, right? But maybe it's fine to hold him. I don't know. We want like we're just missing like we want Bucky and Marrow, right? We don't want Carnage right now. Mr. Sinister, what the heck? Is this a bot maybe? Mr. Sinister's one of those cards that's like just good enough that he probably doesn't really need a buff, because like, you know, you could fringe play him in some of these buff decks, like one we played yesterday, right? Would be fine. I think he'd be a pretty sick card, but in fact that seems to be what's happening. At first I thought this might be a bot deck, but it's almost certainly not. Dang, dude, do we want the power or do we want the cards? Shoot, it's a really tough dilemma, dog. I guess we're gonna take the cards. I'm not really totally in love with it. We can go for the full Fantomex setup next turn, right? 5 mana. Shadow King is, you know, theoretically a great answer to these Maverick buffs. So like, you also kind of want a Shadow King next turn. But what I'm getting at is you could actually Fantomex the Maverick literally next turn. Like, giving this potentially 8 power is so scary, by the way, dude. Like, I don't know if that's right. Oh god, Jubilee too. I think I have to Shadow King these already, right? Like, you just have to, I think. Even one turn on this Jubilee, though, might already be too far gone. That's the scary thing. Bucky mid for Carnage. Yeah, this is fine. It's weird because the Shadow King might also be insane later, but you have to go now. It might already be too late because they might use the Maverick immediately, right? I don't know. This was irresponsible, dude, but it was like I couldn't really go that hard on it anyway, you know? It's like take your cards instead, right? Mother Iskani. Okay, I don't know if they're using the Maverick yet. This might be good news. Oh my god, this Shadow King is the best Shadow King in history, dude. That's so sick. We even denied the Jubilee that mattered, right? Oh my god, and we got priority for this Fantomex. Oh my god, dude. This is actually so sick. And then you just blade, right? And then you just try to win like this. Yeah, I think this is fine, man. Pretty strong mid thanks to Carnage, Bucky, man. Marrow, who knows, right? Like, if they use this Maverick, they might go negative because I have priority. Fantomex is 0 already, and then Marrow could send it negative. Like, the Maverick could make them worse, which is so sick. God, Shadow King is so cracked in this meta, man. It's gross, honestly. I am gonna miss the Fantomex debuff mid, so I do need to win on just Carnage, Winter Soldier, right? Or steal enough left that Shadow King can hold, but that seems a lot harder. I don't think that's gonna be as easy. Jeff, Sebastian Shaw left is good news. That's fine. It's like Surfer mid probably or something. What's mid? I don't even know. It's getting 0 extra points, which is so funny. Oh no! No! We needed one more. Oh! God, we needed stupid idiot, what's her name, to hit the freaking, the Maverick. We just needed Marrow to hit the Maverick. She wasted all her points over here, dude. Literally 6 points over here. I think maybe 1 win on that Agony too. Oh my God, dude. I'm so tilted, dog. I'm so tilted. The double shot. Ascani is so broken, dude. It's ridiculous how broken Ascani is, and they have not really nerfed her. Oh, let's take off 1 point to the best card of the game, guys. That's gonna do it. That's gonna do it. All right. Wild Child Sinister London seems sick. We need to be a little bit mindful, I guess, of like not actually eating our Wild Child with a Carnage or whatever. It does seem like Tombstone would be pretty fitting in this deck, but the data right now has this as the #1 option, so Carnage is big in his own way. Like, you know, so for instance, exactly what I mean, like Bucky left doesn't feel right because might not work out, you know? So let's go ahead and get the Bucky down first. Wild Child can kind of happen whenever. Silk Spider-Man. Spider-Man Galactus is pretty sick because you can support him so well. Mercury is the kind of card that I think can go left, probably. You kind of want it to hit the Spider-Man or the Silk and like get them stuck. So we'll see if that happens. I don't know. Silk's not necessarily going to move this turn. Why was Galactus's icon right still? Why didn't it move with Spider-Man? Am I crazy? Shouldn't it have just moved? I have this. I need to get. I have to get Fantomex down. I can do discard. This is destroy anytime, right? So that's fine. Why did it stay right? Doesn't it stay with the card? Is this an animation error? Did Galactus scale up? Either way, I guess we wouldn't really know from that. I am so confused. He didn't scale up, so he is attached to Spider-Man because we're tied here. Okay, it was just a visual thing. All right. Hood, Zombie Captain Marvel, Fantomex, and then final turn here is probably Wild Child Gambit, right? Do you Zombie Captain Marvel left on the Mercury, or do you just keep the Mercury in place? Do you even move the Mercury here, perhaps? The Zombie Captain Marvel will eat her, so I guess it doesn't really help, huh? Silk is stock. Anything that, well, they can't play anything left this turn, but Mercury left next turn might have an upside. Spider-Man is stock, but I guess that don't really matter. Nightcrawler can move. Cosmo is actually not that annoying. I would have used the Hood because I have 5 mana in hand, but maybe it's all right. Zombie Captain Marvel is going to steal right for sure. Okay, she's 8. These are going to get even smaller, although the Stomper could come back, to be honest. But Fantomex can help there. So yeah, I mean, I think it's just this, right? And I don't think you ever Zombie Captain Marvel. I think you just Fantomex. And you hope, I guess, Gambit goes right. I don't know. Opponent is just done. Yeah, I think that's also pretty reasonable. Yeah, I mean, the Mercuries are literally just in this deck for tech cards, right? They might have even been worried a little bit about Cannonball. Because I see Mercury, I'm like obviously thinking Cannonball, right? But not even really what that's about. It's straight up just tech, which is crazy to think about. Shadow King, same story, right?